Hey, how you guys doing today? It's Mike Kleanowitz from Cummings and Company Realtors. Just thought I'd do a quick video for you today, just talking about what all goes into, pricing a home and how agents need to work through a whole bunch of different things to do it. And just some mistakes that people make when they price their own home. Have a house that we're going to today in Bel Air over by the golf course off Tollgate Road. And it's going to be a rancher, nice, size, about 2,200 square foot. Looks like it has a two-car garage. Not sure what the inside's going to look like yet. It was an elderly person's home that has moved in with her family, so we're going to be taking it over and selling it for the family, who I'm not sure if they're out of state or not, but that sometimes makes it tricky because what are they relying on in terms of their own information in terms of pricing the house? They're going to go online and they're going to do their Google searches and they're going to look at, Zillow and Redfin and Realtor.com, and they're going to see what the estimated price of their house is. And in this particular case, they're going to be like, what is going on? I have no idea where we should price the house because Realtor.com has the list price at $548,000. Let's see. So $548,000. Redfin has the list price at $498,000. So that's only a $50,000 difference. And then we go to Zillow, and Zillow says it's supposed to be $583,000. So 583. So that's only what, $80,000 difference from Redfin and $30,000 difference from Realtor.com. So the prices are all over the place, but this is my favorite because then what I like to look at is where it says Zestimate range. So this is the range that they give you. Your house should be priced anywhere. You remember that range game on Price is Right, where it's like the mountain guy would go up that thing, and then if you got it within the range, you won the prize. Well, here's Zillow's range. Okay, this is just how accurate these sites are. So it says the range for the house is anywhere from $537,000 to $630,000. Well, really, $100,000 either way. And the funny thing is, it's still wrong because I have a feeling that the inside of this house is dated, which means they're not getting $537,000 for it. Probably. I could be wrong. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm going over later today. But that's Zillow. That's Zillow. So, and then what is let's see what Realtor.com or Redfin, their estimate. So their price range is the same thing. Estimated sales price, 474,000 to 564,000. I mean, how would you like it if I came over to your house and I was like, well, I think we could sell your house somewhere between 500,000 and 600,000. What? Or I think we can sell your house somewhere between 1 million and 1.3 million. What? That's literally what these websites do. They're ridiculous and they should be laughed at. And the way they get their data is horrendous. They don't use what we use as real estate agents. So let me see if there was a range on Realtor.com. No, I don't see a range on Realtor.com. But I'm pulling up comps and I'm looking at. Here's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at square footage, finished square footage, and I'm looking at houses that are. I got to get through the whole packet here. I don't want to bore you to death with everything, but let me see if I can find the summary page. I'm looking at houses that are. Now, remember I said we're about 2,200 square foot. The houses we're looking at are about 1,500 square foot is the first one, and that one sold. They listed it for $439,900, sold for $405,000. They gave back $12,150. So that was the smallest one. And then we got another one that was like 1,800 square foot. Again, not really updated, more average condition. Still a little bit smaller, but on about the similar size lot. That one was listed at 471 and it sold for 455, and they gave back $15,000 in a seller contribution. So we're starting to see people giving back seller contributions now, especially people who are opting not to pay a buyer's agent. The buyers are still asking for the closing costs because they need help to pay their buyer's agent. So if you're selling your house, just do yourself a favor and just pay the buyer's agent's commission. You're going to pay it anyway, probably. So, and then I have another one that listed at 549 and sold for 529. So if you notice, everything I have on the market has changed. Everything that was listed higher and it sold for less. Nobody's getting 100% in these comps that I pulled here. So that's showing the sellers that, don't make the mistake and price it too high. And look at Zillow at 583, because you're nowhere near 583. The highest one I have here was 549, sold for 529, and that was a fully renovated, gorgeous, updated, like granite quartz, new kitchen, new bath, new tile, new everything. So we're probably going to be somewhere between 5 and 5.25, depending on what they want to do. That would be my guess, because I know it is a phenomenal lot from what I can see, surrounded by trees and privacy. It's 2 acres. It's by the golf course. I don't know if you can see the golf course from the house or not, so that might factor in a little bit too. But it's in a very nice area, and I believe it's also Fallston schools too. So that school district matters too. Or you're going to get more money being in Fallston schools versus Bel Air schools. It's just a fact. That's just the way things go back in that area. So you got to kind of factor everything into play. But Zillow, Redfin, Realtor.com, none of those sites do any of that. So don't kid yourself. If you're really looking to price your house, just do yourself a favor. Call an agent. Call somebody, either call me or call an agent that you already know that you're friends with, and have a professional give you a price, and at least do it that way. Even if you're going to sell your house yourself, just call one of your friends that's a real estate agent and have them give you the right price for your house. Don't go on Zillow and Realtor.com and Redfin and look at these garbage Zestimate, whatever they call them. Crap is what it is. So that's just my 2 cents for today. I wanted to just kind of give you a little inside sneak peek into what we have to deal with as real estate agents, because the conversation I have to have now is going to be with the sellers, and they're going to say, well, why can't we get $583,000 for the house? Because that's what Zillow says. And I'm going to have to walk through everything with them, and I'm going to have to explain everything to them, and that's what we do. That's what we do. And but it just sucks that there's these sites out there that provide this gross misinformation to the public, and they get on TV and run all these commercials and everything else, that are absolute garbage, and they extort agents too. It's legalized extortion with the way they make agents pay to get leads from their websites. So just stop supporting the sites. Just call an agent that you know. Find an agent that you know in your community, in your area. Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox. Thanks for listening to me. If you need any help with anything, you can always reach me on my cell, and I'll put that in the little text in the post that I do for this. All right, take care, and I'll talk to you soon.